Strangehail from Puerto Rico, from Ponce, and we have another Santo Domingo DR player on the other side. Now, this is cool. I really like that we have a couple characters here who are not common. We have a Ryu, we have a Honda, and we have two players who have had success with both of them. In fact, they both got 9th place in the CPT last year. So that's just, demonstration. But I've also seen Strangehail in other situations put big hurts on very big name players. Really good player for sure. We have a quote from Strangehail that I'll let you do the reading of.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Today, a Honda will experience the foreign concept known as neutral. My goodness.
Unbelievable.
I could see why you let me read this.
Unbelievable.
Just slandering any and all Honda mains. I like it.
Including not just half of the commentary desk here, but also the very guy who chose the quotes to highlight today.
Oh, no. He's like, you're coming after me? All right. I'll let the public know that you're enemy number one for us Honda players.
Exactly. Yep.
That's too good.
Shout outs to Strangehail. I mean, honestly, I do think that Ryu is a tougher matchup for Honda. I think that he's got really good control. You got to have V-Skill 1 for sure as Honda in this match, but even if you do and you can clap those fireballs, there's just still... Ryu is a strong character, man, and he's not commonly seen, in part because if you want to play Shoto style, just play Luke or whatever, but if you want to play Ryu, you can definitely do that, and he's got good buttons, and he's got good Oki, and he's got big damage, even on top of having pretty good screen control with things like the booms. So I do think that it's on the tougher side, but we'll see how Ixacc approaches it.
Yeah, like you said, if you want to play Ryu, right, and that Ryu classic style, that footsie fireball DP stuff, right, that is definitely good for him this patch around. That crouch medium kick is very annoying to deal with. It's way more annoying than it's ever been, I think, in Street Fighter V, maybe since Season 1. So I really like the character. I want to see this matchup. Honda, I think, definitely has his hands full for sure. I think it's going to be tough to kind of get into that range. But he's a beefy boy. He can sacrifice some of his life as long as he doesn't sacrifice too much of it on the way in. He could definitely run over some Ryu.
I liked what Ixacc said, too. If you notice, it said he was 41 years old. He says, an old man who still plays Street Fighter and apparently can still give headaches to those who didn't do their homework.
Okay.
So the question is going to be whether Strangehail has done his homework. I'm sure he has. There's not just likely that he has fought this specific Honda online before, but Olivo in Puerto Rico is also a good player who uses Honda, so he'll probably know what's up. Ixacc also says this is a very difficult matchup versus the best Ryu in Latin America.
Okay, well, there you go, right? As long as he's studied up, he needs to play it as the textbooks would indicate, right? You can really have your advantage as Ryu in this matchup. So when you approach a matchup like that as the player, you kind of just need to start by executing the game plan. Wait to see if your opponent brings something different to the table that's going to make you change it up.
Yeah, he snowballs well, this character. He gets a lot of Oki.
There we are, you see in the corner. Great confirm off that, and back throw's going to stun. All right, showing him the stars. We're going to be mid-screen, but he's a back throw away from death. Oh, yes, indeed. Strangehail8. Beautifully calculated on that whole offensive sequence.
And you saw that there was a V-Skill 1 clap that was about to come out that got busted, and after that it was all Ryu. So, again, not easy to use even that, and the Oki that Ryu gets is just very scary.
Good stuff from Ixacc fighting back here. That's the kind of defensive choices you need. You're going to need to be very confident in them and convert not just a button, but a special afterwards like we saw with the headbutt. But Strangehail, again, looking like the cleanest Ryu in Central America.
Yep, shutting down all these approaches here. Now, there is he was looking for forward roundhouse activate. Oh, look, loving this movement right now out of Strangehail.
Yeah, strong movement in and out of that range where he knows Ixacc is going to want to put something out. The whiff punishes have been super clean, to the point as well. That was optimal right there. Straight into the donkey kick, super. Nearly put him out with just that one combo. So great stuff from Strangehail to start the set.
Yeah, very, very impressive stuff. And we're just seeing all the aspects of Ryu that you want to see. We saw brief mid-range control directly into Oki and big damage. And then he had, again, that great movement in and out of the range that Honda was hoping he would be at. So got to see a different approach here from Ixacc. We'll see if he can find it.
Yeah, Ixacc getting kind of run over in those last two games. He had a very successful challenge, but he couldn't really snowball into anything. He does have the corner here, but I love this from Strangehail right here, showing a lot of confidence in projectile game, using that fireball as an extended poke. Hey. Stay outside my normal range. I'll just throw those projectiles. As Hondas are another type of character that we don't see jump a lot, but failed buffer there.
Nice, making out what he could. Ooh! Oh, what a choice on Ixacc's side. I love that.
Big V shift to avoid the Denjin. Ooh, and gets the auto-correct headbutt to the other side. Backbreaker, bear hug. Ixacc not going quietly into the night.
No, he was able to get the corner fast. We're seeing trade a lot with stand medium punch. Very important tool in the match. Huge opportunity. No! Oh, boy.
Got it. I just talked about how Hondas don't jump a lot. He found a huge jump in, but lots of damage left on the table.
Yeah, going back to the well. I don't know if you're going to find any water there anymore, bud.
Yeah.
I think that has dried up.
That bucket spilled,
yeah.
and there is nothing left, fam. Unfortunate, too. It's just something you desire so much after seeing it drop. Another huge drop here.
Yeah, surprised not to see the follow-up for the corner.
Strangehail could be at about 20% life right now with 2 of those combos, as long as they were executed properly. Fortunately, has found himself on the wrong end of the round instead. Ixacc got to bounce back. Definitely showed the prowess, the skills to take the whole game. Could have been in control of that last round. Just a couple of execution errors really let it slip away. I like the EX butt slam. We haven't really seen that pop off at all yet.
Okay, yep. Prioritizing back to control. Oh, here we go. Set on the offense.
Oh, huge anti-air right there, right before he got the cross. Great stand feels.
No.
Yeah, he tried that twice, and Strangehail adjusting perfectly the second time. I like that setup. Tatsu staying in front. Ooh, just a chop to the dome. Take him to the corner. That's a whole lot of damage. You got to guess for game. Guesses correctly both times.
Anything will do it, though. Oh, he gave him a huge opportunity. Strangehail now will have Oki. But it's going to be the crouching short for Ixacc to stay alive.
Great stuff from Ixacc right there. He's had a couple of clutch challenges in those Abari-type situations, has found the rhythm of the offensive sequences. Man, but he's got to be careful about showing a certain play twice, right? Because these butt slams have gotten immediately parried afterwards. And that was impressive, especially towards the end right there. I couldn't believe he parried the second one.
Yeah, that was very good awareness.
But great job of retaliating from Ixacc right there. Really 3 rounds of his were in control. That second round where he lost, he dropped 2 huge combos.
It's true.
So we should have a lot of confidence here going into the deciding game. Again, this is 2 out of 3. So whoever takes the next one will be moving on. Wow, just dashed up karate chop to the face.
But again, Strangehail knew exactly where the opponent was going to go. Wow, he's been very consistent with that.
Ridiculously timed on the headbutts. Put that fireball away.
Oh, yeah, you don't get to do that for free against Ryu.
That's such an unfortunate thing for Honda, man. V reversal down, those hands mean nothing to me.
Activation. Oh, just like that. Is that enough? It's not quite.
Again, trying to get him with the head. That time jumped out. We just talked about it. You can't show him the same play twice. Dropping some combos left and right. Ixacc bashing out the hands like he's on Twitch Rivals.
He's got match point because of it.
I forgot what streamer Brian F told to mash hands.
You're right,
but they went far.
Yep.
No, Strangehail, yeah, you can see playing, I think, with a little bit more frantic pace, a little bit more frantic movement now. Found themselves down set point. Does have control. Looks like they're settling down a bit.
Okay.
A decent amount of chip and gray life, though.
Yeah. Ixacc slowly hunts. No, knockdown here for Strangehail. What a tech. Dashing in, Strangehail was ready.
Did the neutral jump as she walked forward. Ixacc, a little overzealous right there. Has had a couple of like dash up chops, right? So Strangehail perhaps adjusting to that style of game plan. We got a final round.
Yeah, for both. Anti-air, not much.
Yeah, looking for the neutral that time again, but finds the follow-up regardless. Ixacc with the delayed rise, still getting opened up though.
Oh, way too far. What a neutral jump again. He's looking for, I don't think that. I think he's looking for headbutt, but it's working out fine.
Yeah, for sure. Headbutt gets him out of the corner. That's actually big, and let the stun bar deplete a little bit, especially because he absorbed that second fireball. Very smart.
Activate comes. Strangehail, neutral jump yet again. Is that going to be enough? Yes.
and it was on the walk-up fierce.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was. Strangehail definitely. What an adjustment to make like that, right? We talk about sometimes jumping in on the big buttons, the heavy buttons, because of how many frames they have total. It's not a strategy that you could use a lot, right? Because jumping is a risky thing to do, but I love the neutral jump. He had really felt the rhythm of what Ixacc wanted to do offensively, and man, it is a huge reward if you could successfully get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that choice by Strangehail. It was a close one.
Very. It looked like he was going to get away from him for a second right there. In
it
game
was.
3, I thought Ixacc was going to really kind of start running away with the set. However, Strangehail, it was that round where he was down but had that early life lead, right? It's really so important getting a life lead early on in rounds. Like, not just because you're winning by the life bar, but because you're winning the mental game, and really your opponent has to start coming to you, and you just have so many more options at your disposal in terms of manipulating them than your opponent does.
Yeah, that key neutral jump right there to seal it, as we had seen a few times from Strangehail, who moves on.